Hey, what's up, all? How's it going? And welcome back to Cherry on Pop. This is episode 15. Before I dive into it, I want to thank all the new followers or anyone that's coming and checking out the video. If you haven't yet, please hit that follow down below. If you end up liking the video, please hit the like along with it. Also, if you want, there's that little bell on the side. If you hit that, it will give you a notification whenever I go live. So you can do it mobile, desktop, tablet, wherever you want. You can set it up however you would like. So it's up to you. Without further ado, though, Cherry on Pop. This is where I bring you the latest news from the past week and also usually an unboxing at the end of it. This week, though, was somewhat slower week. Not much for actual items that have been shown off. But there's some cool little things, all kinds of eclectic group of stuff, for all different fans of different genres and whatnot. First up, though, we have from a classic series, which I've loved for a long time. A long time. Since I was a kid. It's you can't go wrong with these. I mean, it's not just a series, it's a book. And it's based off the Dr. Seuss universe. And they decided to drop some mystery minis of them. You've got, of course, your normal, regular mystery minis, all different kinds of characters, as you can see, which I like to show off in these pictures, showing off everything they've got. But they've got all kinds of different tales from Horton, the Lorax, Fox and Socks, Grinch, Sam I Am, all those classic books. So most people have grown up reading those, so you can relate to these. And if you don't love them, I don't know what to say. So they're great. But you've got your regular series. And then, of course, there is going to be some exclusives. And the exclusives are going to be at Barnes & Noble. And there's only a few items that are going to be at Barnes & Noble that you'll be able to find that's just different. The exclusive characters are Whitefish, the Cat in the Hat with the fish, and additional Cat in the Hat. Like I said, those are all Barnes & Noble exclusive. All these are going to be dropping in during the summer, so sometime in July. So keep a look out for those mystery minis. The next series up is, of course, based off the original series, but there's a movie coming out in July, and what I'm talking about is SpiderMan. And this is another set of mystery minis. And as you can see, we've got just the regular set, all different kinds of cool characters. Not all these are the movie, because this is based off the classic Spider-Man. And you've got characters all the way from Venom to Spider-Woman, Kraven, Vulture, Green Goblin, Dr. Octopus, Miles Morales, and of course, you got to have Spider-Man. It looks like we even have the Scarlet Spider in there, and there's all kinds of cool little characters. So these are obviously not ones, there's going to be a few that are showing in the movie, but these are all based off that original, and I believe they're basing them off the actual animated series, is what it is. And then, of course, you have exclusives. First up is Target. Target's exclusives is going to be Unmasked Spider-Man, Anti-Venom, and Stealth Spider-Man. And then Walmart, of course, has theirs. If Target has it, usually Walmart gets it. And theirs is also going to be an Unmasked Spider-Gwen, Hobgoblin, and Iron Spider. These are all look like they're going to be dropping. They might actually be out now, because I don't even see a date for them. So keep a lookout for them. Go check them out if you're a big fan of Spider-Man. You want to get some mystery minis. It's a cool little way to not know what you're going to get, but all the characters are badass. So go enjoy some Spider-Man. What is it? Next up is for something that I haven't watched since a kid, but I know it's huge, and it's still getting big, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and anyone can say it's fake or whatnot, but it's still a great form of entertainment, and I'm talking about the WWE. Yes, that getting hit with a chair and a table does not feel good. I can, I guarantee that. But, I mean, yeah, even though the way it is, but these are characters from past and present. I catch it once in a while here. I have a lot of friends that are big fans of it. It's just not something that really interests me personally. But, there's still, like I said, a big following. And we have some regular characters, and then we're going to have a couple of them are going to be Chase variants. First up, we have Chris Jericho. which he's a classic character. He's, I believe, presently wrestling right now, and also he's been around since way back in the day. I've been a fan of his for a long time. Loved Chris Jericho growing up. Then we have an old school character, which is the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, which I haven't seen or heard that name forever. I mean, he always came out looking pretty fly, with the nice suit coat and stuff like that, $1 Million Man. And then they're doing a chase variant. So the regular Million Dollar Man is a black suit, where the chase variant is a white suit. So pretty sweet, which chase is 1 in 6. So a little bit harder to find, a little more exclusive. Next up, we have Sasha Banks. Not too familiar with Sasha Banks. Really can't say much about her, so I don't want to butcher her name, who she is or what, exactly what her wrestling style or anything like that. So, but she has some glasses on the top of her head that says boss, so you can know she's got that little diva side to her. And then next up is a classics character, which I don't remember. Did he pass away recently or something? I don't remember. I could be wrong. I think actually he might still be alive, but Iron Sheik. And there's 2 different versions of Iron Sheik. You've got the classic with the white top on, and then if you've got the chase variant, which is 1 in 6, and that's the red top on. That is, all those are going to be dropping in July. And then there's a few exclusives of WWE characters. First one up is Walgreens, which, Walgreens are awful to find. They've been a little bit better recently on some of them, but it's been the less popular characters that you find, so those are, of course, easier to find. But this one up is Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Not sure who they are, so I won't dive too much into them. Then you have a Toys R Us exclusive of Bailey, which I'm a hugger, it says, so she likes to hug. That's about all I can say, but that's because it says on the headband. And then, of course, the final one, which is an FYE exclusive of Chris Jericho. The difference between this Chris Jericho and the other one is just the colors of what he has on, the boots and his shorts and all that stuff. Just different colors. So those are all exclusives that are dropping in August, so keep a lookout for those. Then we have another series that I have talked about, and I won't dive into it too much, but it's Five Nights at Freddy. 2 different exclusives. First item up is Balloon Boy, which is going to be a Walmart exclusive. Cool little scary character, but hey, whatever. And then the next one up is Target exclusive, so Walmart, Target, and this is Nightmare Cupcake, which is kind of scary. If my cupcake ever looked like that, I don't think I would eat it, so be a little freaky. And then, of course, with the Five Nights at Freddy, there is also the sister location plush. So there's a bunch of different plushies. You've got your regular plushies, which you're going to find everywhere, that they sell plushies. And then, of course, there's some Hot Topic exclusive, and it looks like it's exotic butters, which it looks like just butter in a container. Never played the game, so I'm not too familiar with it, but it's kind of interesting. Not gonna lie, kind of interesting. So those are all going to be dropping in August. And final is a classic series, which I have watched every single one up to the new ones that they're even airing on Cartoon Network, and that's Dragon Ball. This is from Dragon Ball Z, and it's Shenron, which Shenron forms when you grab all 7 Dragon Balls and bring them together, and then you can get your wishes. Originally it was 1 wish, and now you can get 3 wishes. So it's a cool little character. It looks like it's going to be exclusive to Galactic Toys, so I'm not familiar with Galactic Toys. Have to, maybe keep a lookout for that, because it's pretty sick looking. And it's a 6-inch supersized pop coming in July. And that's it. No more news. So not a very big week, so a little bit less than normal. Let's just quickly go into what I have this week. First up, character, which I picked up. I still have one more need to get, other than a couple of exclusives, which I don't know if I'll ever find. They might be a little too expensive, but it's from one of my favorite cartoon series, and that, of course, is Rick and Morty. And this is Squanchy, which, if you're not familiar with the Squanchy character, he's just a human-sized cat that, walks around. He's got his booze in a bag. And he loves engaging in autoerotic asphyxiation. So, got caught masturbating in Morty's garage. So, yes. Interesting, not gonna lie. Interesting character, but what he calls that is squanching. So, if you like erotic asphyxiation, just call it squanching, and people, I don't know. But, of course, he doesn't want to come out. I'm not going to bust the stand out, but there is a stand with him because, as you can see, his legs are extremely small. So, standing up, actually, he does kind of stand up. So, cool little character. I like them all. So, there's one more. I think it's Mr. Poopy Butthole that I need to find. So, maybe I'll have him next week. And real quickly, I want to apologize for last week. I forgot to minimize the logo for character for, my amazing girlfriend Allison when she was showing off from Pirates of the Caribbean. So real quickly, she's going to come in and just show off the pop. I'm not going to move anywhere. I'm just going to let her jump in here real quick. So as you can see, it was Captain Jack. And there you go. So that's exactly what I was kind of hiding from the back. Thank you. As always, though, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like and follow down below. All the rest of the stuff is down there. I am hopefully going to be working on a video this weekend to explain some changes on the channel, things that are coming, and, moving around and all this stuff, because I am making some big changes on the channel. This isn't going anywhere. Also, my unboxings are going to definitely be staying. So those are the for sure items that will be staying on the channel. So check out social media for that stuff to know what's going on, and also keep a lookout for the video. But, as always, please, don't forget to unleash your inner nerd. And I will see you next Cherry on Pop. Peace.